folks, it's Patrick and the People Jim, here to give you what you need. Talking football on the stream, talking football and make me cream. Cue the intro, baby. It's XFL Jim on Patrick and the People. That's right, folks. We have the wild, we have the crazy, we have it all for you and your loins, your luscious, lavacious loins. It's time for the weekly roundup with XFL Jim, brought to you by Patrick and the People. All right, folks, we have a lot of news football-wise to get to you today. I'm going to start, of course, with the NFL. Are they or are they not banning the tush-push, the brotherly shove, as some call it, in Philadelphia? It looks like the Packers are wanting it. It looks like Sean McVay's wanting it. And all I have to say for the people that want to ban this beautiful football play of a bunch of nice, big, sweaty dudes shoving into each other to get one stinking yard. Cowards. Absolute cowards. Revoke your football card. Revoke everything that you are and everything that you think that you should be. Because you're not. You're straight up not. That's a disgusting move. This tush push should not be banned, just flat out. It's also looking like they're making a new way to measure for the first down. The chains are now officially obsolete. They're going to the Hawkeye system. Tennis uses it. Other sports use it. The UFL pushes more advancement. Yet again, the NFL's way. Now, let's get on to my glorious league, the United Football League. Week 1 had a lot of action. It was very, very fun. The games were fantastic. We had a couple blowouts Friday night, Saturday night. But DC versus Birmingham, mwah. Memphis versus Michigan, mwah. Although I will say Michigan stopped doing the 2-quarterback system. If you don't have one quarterback, you got none. If you got two, you don't got one. So that is what you need. Just roll with Bryce Perkins. Just roll with Bryce Perkins. Just do it. Quick little recap of week 1. St. Louis looked fantastic. Arlington looked great. DC, through some issues, looked great. Michigan, through their 2-quarterback system, despite that, looked great. Memphis showed some promise. They got their head coach back this week. Maybe they do a little bit of something. Birmingham, awful, abysmal. Could not do anything on offense. We're getting blasted. 8 sacks DC had against Birmingham. Atrocious. San Antonio, surprisingly, really, really bad. And Houston Roughnecks might have to be listed as a terrorist organization because they are just awful. Now, we move to week 2. 4 great games on the slate. Friday night on Fox, we have the Stallions versus the Panthers. Can the Stallions get a bounce-back opportunity here? They are 2.5-point favorites in Detroit at Ford Field. The Panthers, can they get it done here? They looked good. It's going to be Bryce Perkins getting the start. It's going to be Alex Magoo getting the start in Birmingham. Everything I saw leaves me to question the Birmingham Stallions offensive line. And that is such a core facet of what makes a good football team, especially in a league like this, that I think the Panthers are going to get the win here. I think I got to roll with the Michigan Panthers. Next up, on ABC, Saturday evening, we have the Memphis Showboats versus the DC Defenders. This is going to be an exciting game. Defenders beat the Stallions, who everyone, they're the favorite for the league still. They're still, the top dog coming off a 3-peat. But they showed a little bit on offense that made me kind of pump the brakes on the Defenders just a little bit. The Showboats get Ken Weisenhunt back, and they showed heart, especially on defense. I think this defense from Memphis is going to be feisty and tricky to a lot of teams. So I kind of like the Showboats to get a little bit. This is going to be probably my pick for closest game of the weekend. I'm calling it right here, Saturday night, closest game of the weekend. It's going to be 17-24. Defenders get the win off of a revamped run game. And now to game 3. We have the doubleheader Sunday. On ESPN, we have the Houston Roughnecks taking on the Arlington Renegades. Now, as long as CJ Johnson is there, I have zero faith in the Houston Roughnecks to do anything of note at all. This is what I think of the Houston Roughnecks. You ready for this one? Oh, that's what I think of C.J. Johnson and the Houston Roughnecks. I think the Renegades are going to come in. I think Luis Perez is going to sling it. I think they are going to be able to run. Give me Bob Stoops. Give me the Renegades over this deplorable organization that is the Houston Roughnecks. And game number 4, Sunday evening, we have the Brahmas versus the Battlehawks. A great rematch of the XFL Conference Championship from last year. Can the Brahmas bounce back? Do the Battlehawks come back down to earth? This is also the St. Louis home opener, so that's an exciting factor. Going to be an awesome crowd, going to be an awesome environment. I think the Battlehawks get the win, but I think it's a close game. I think it's a close one. I think Battlehawks win this one 20-13. I think maybe a little defensive battle too. We see a little bit of defense here. So once again, I'm going to have the winners of the UFL this weekend as the Panthers, the Defenders, the Renegades, and the Battlehawks. I think I'm taking all favorites except for the Panthers. So it's going to be an awesome, fun weekend. This is beautiful football. Sorry for the expedited show. This had to be a quick one. It's been a very busy week, but I always have time for Patrick and the people. And you're the people. Kisses to you.